My name is Erin Gardner. I'm a teacher from Dingman's Ferry, and I've had the pleasure of knowing Nick for quite a bit of time now, about 22 years. After meeting Nick in preschool, we became very close friends, and thanks to our parents, we have a variety of comical and adorable pictures chronicling those early years. And throughout our school years, Nick and I were involved in a variety of after-school activities together. One of them was Odyssey of the Mind, which is a creative problem-solving competition that requires a great deal of time and dedication. My husband Dan is currently coaching a team, much like the ones Nick and I worked together on. And watching the students on my husband's team this year has reminded me of our years in OM and what an incredible creative problem solver Nick was then, and even more so now. Nick's ability to think outside the box and come up with innovative and original ideas has never ceased to amaze me. Whether it was helping to write our 7-minute skits in middle school, or more recently, helping to write legislation in Washington, Nick's impressive creativity, vision, and dedication is evident in everything he does. I particularly admire his dedication. He's always been dedicated to his academic and career success, but just as much, if not more, he is dedicated to being a loving and loyal son, grandson, brother, and friend. Nick's dedication and loyalty has been proven to me time and time again, because throughout elementary school, the really awkward middle school years, high school drama, and even when we lived 5,000 miles apart from each other, Nick and I maintained our friendship. There's one time in particular that I remember being really lucky to call Nick Troiano my friend, and that was the day my childhood dog died. Nick and I both poked fun at each other's pets. He had a little guinea pig named Meatball, and I had a dog named Champs. A little sarcastically, but mostly lovingly, Nick dubbed the lazy old pup Champion, which he clearly was not. And Champion's days were coming to an end during my junior year of high school, and the day I had to say goodbye to him, my dad dropped me off at school a little late after we went to the vet, and I had to go straight to a student council meeting that Nick was running that day because I was secretary at the time. And Nick had known what was happening, so when I arrived, obviously in tears, he stopped what everyone was doing at the meeting, and he proceeded to tell everyone in the cafeteria what happened, how my dog was the best dog ever, and that he would always be a champion, though he couldn't say that part with a straight face. And then Nick had a moment of silence for my dog, just because I was sad, and I've never forgotten that. Now that I'm a mother, I'm much more focused on the future of our community and the kind of country my son Caleb and his future classmates and friends will grow up in. There's a lot to worry about, too. What kind of school will Caleb attend? How much will college be by the time he gets there? Will there even be a job for him when he gets out? How much more debt is our government going to saddle him with? As much as I worry, I feel we're incredibly fortunate to have a dedicated, passionate, and caring person from our hometown who is willing to tackle these issues and fight not just for us, but our little ones too. I have confidence, as our next U.S. representative, that Nick Troiano will continue to be, the same way he has, as long as I've known him, an innovative, dedicated, and kind leader, and most of all, a loyal friend.